remove the person until their tenure expire. So be it. That's the law. We can break the law. So I hope that the government will take heed. It's important to respect the law of the republic. We're not a democratic period. So we need to respect the law. All we look for is to respect the law. And that's what we did.
Looking at the common people are losing their jobs at various places as well. Not just only tenure position holders. They are the one that feeling the pinch the most. They got nothing.
Maybe when you're angry and you let the wrong people thinking that this are the saviors is wrong. You know what I'm saying? We were in opposition before. If you employ poor people that have the minimum, and somebody come to power and believe that because they associate with other people, they have to be taking a job. This is very bad. That's not good. No leader can do that. You know, and what $50 job, $100 job. You mean the government that come to power that came to rescue cannot even give a $50, $100 job lead a citizen on that job? This is wrong. It's wrong. It be everything that they're doing wrong, and we know that. You know, but again, the peace of Liberia is the most important. It's the most important, and that's why we in accordance with the law. You know, this is wrong. People supported the Unity Party, came to power, and left them there. These are citizens of the country. But you can employ a Senegalese man, and you refuse to employ a Liberian. Is that what it is? No, it's wrong. It's wrong. Everything that they're doing is wrong. Maybe the disrespect is wrong. Breaking our laws is wrong.
Good morning, Liberia. Good morning, the sweet land of liberty on the continent of Africa. West Africa, to be specific, the Republic of Liberia, where His Excellency Ambassador Joseph Human Boakai is currently seated as the president. Well, on this 19th day of September 2024, a blessed Thursday morning from the nation's capital, Liberia, I'd like to say good morning and a pleasant welcome to your program. Talk About It on King's 88.5. On Talk About It, we discuss issues of national concern. We bring them on the table in a for you in radio land, and those of you via the social media. The time to be a part of the program by putting forth your comment, suggestions, and recommendations the way forward on how best we can move our country, Mama Liberia. We disagree though, but we find a common ground and push ahead as a people. Please be my guest. My name is Israel, where we are here. Let's make a gist of our theme song and be just right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, let me say good morning to the peace-loving people of our country. Mama Liberia, across the 15 sub-political division of the Republic of Liberia. I want to say good morning to all of you and those of you across Maserado County within the 17th electoral district. I want to say good morning to you, those of you following us by way of your speakers. Maybe you are on your keke, you are on a motorbike, riding on a motorbike, on your private or commercial vehicle, at your job site or at your business area. We like to say good morning and thank you so much. Those of you that have the program, listen to your speakers. I want to say good morning to you and urge you to increase the volume of your radio so as to afford others the opportunity, passerby, pedestrians, and so on adjacent your locale. Those of you following us via the social media, what a way to say good morning and welcome. You can share with others. Those of you following us via our YouTube channel, all you need to do, all of you that love listening to Kings FM, go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. And not just hit the subscribe button, then you are definitely following Kings 88.5, following all of our programs and then part of what we do here as a people and as an institution. So it's important that you do all you can to be a part. You do all you can to be a part. It's very important. And we are very, very grateful, very, very grateful, thankful. I'm very jollified and amplified in my spirit to be alive again. It's an everyday thing that we will do. Every day we will try our best with God on our side. We will try to do all that we can do, especially in the area of information dissemination, which is very, very important, very, very important for us to talk about what is unfolding in our country. Is to encourage our people to speak to the minds of every Liberian. But let me encourage you to play your King's Cash Give way. I sincerely apologize yesterday. We had some small glitches. We were trying to get it up, but I encourage you to play your King's Cash Giveaway. Just that star 799 star 24 hatch. Of course, you go through the procedures and you need 70 cents USD or 100 Liberty to walk away with 3,000 Liberian dollars. So you can take advantage of that. You can start playing. You can start playing immediately. You can start playing immediately so that you are part of this. So that star 799 star 24 hatch, and then you follow the instruction there to be a part of the King's Giveaway. So it's good to be here, Liberians. It's very good to be here. It's very, very good to be here. And all of our advocacy, all of the things that we say, all the things we try to do is to keep informing our people about how our country is being run under the leadership of the Unity Party, Joseph Human-led government. Is to keep our people informed on how they are managing the affairs of the state. Is to keep our people adequately and sufficiently informed on how they are going about instituting their own administration. What impact is it making? What impact is it having on the life of the Liberian people? And our role is also to demystify the fallacies, the lies that they will want to preach against the previous administration. To preach against the previous administration. Someone will say, when you guys come on the radio, you talk about George Weah. The leading opposition in this country is George Weah. It's nothing that we go on, it's not debatable. It's nothing we want to ask scientists to come and justify. The leading political figure in this country now is George Weah. And the leading political institution is the CDC. The greatest worry of President Bouaka is George Weah. That is his greatest worry. George Weah. When the president goes to bed, he wake up, the first thing that appears in his mind, he see by imagination that George Weah. So there is no way possible, you think some of us, we will not talk about this government and then talk about bring George Weah into the picture, the CDC government into the picture. We will always do that. And the reason why we are doing it is because of the way the United Party-led Joe Bouaka government is proceeding. The manner and form in which they are proceeding, we got to keep informing our people. And that is very important. Reconciliation is a very key word. It's very key. It's very important. Do not overlook reconciliation. Do not overlook reconciling people. The importance of bringing people together is to have you fulfill your vision. You cannot implement the things you got as a blueprint in the midst of a group of people in an institution when the people are divided, when their minds are not focused. You will try, but you will not succeed so easily. If you look at our election, 1%, the Unity Party, was able to get the election. On the ground, which they got the election. We don't want to say other things. They didn't go through that way. So reconciliation is very important. And that is why this government has failed. Joe Bouaka has failed to do. And the reason why you see President Bouaka had no time for reconciling this country is because he came with a mindset. The Unity Party government came with a mindset. They came with a mindset, and that mindset is to make sure that they go after everyone that they think are the targets to them. They see them as target, as obstacle to them. I remember vividly when was the 2017, we're talking about the elections, they had a debate and Joe Bouaka went there, Alexander Benedetto Cummings went there, Benin Ayue, the rest of the folks, they went there. President Bouaka said, you would take the South African approach when it comes to the issue of the TRC. You want people to sit down. It's important for people to sit and talk. It's important for people to sit down and discuss the issue. But now he's president. He has not taken a bold step. And when we say these things, they say, oh, they sit on the radio, they're talking about, we are talking against the government, nothing good. But you got one group of people sit at one ministry and insulting the former president. And I said it, I was very, very blunt with you yesterday, that the failure of President Bouaka to recognize who George Weah is will keep our country backward. The international community, from the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, to that of the AU, the European Union, the United States government, the British, the French, all these people they consider Liberia as a nation, a small nation. But their quest, their decision to have allowed democracy to be the way of the people, by the people, for the people, and of the people, in the midst of globalocracy, their respect for Liberia went up to the level that any man will least expect, because of the decision that was taken by the former president. It drew the attention of the whole world to Liberia. The respect for our nation now was restored. Because the people that were, for in Africa or across the world, for any leader in the act, we want to leave their second term and give it to their opposition in the absence of official pronouncement? No. No. So the whole world decided to respect not just only George Weah, but Liberians. And said, look at small nation like Liberia. They went for elections. The incumbent president conceded defeat in the absence of the official pronouncement. This country, they are on the path of democracy. They are on the path. And people begin to show that respect. And people see George Weah as an icon of peace. When Madam Salif made George Weah the peace ambassador, the first thing that George Weah did was to reconcile Grand Jide and Nimba. He called a meeting. Go and ask Senator Prince Johnson. He called a meeting. Go and ask the leader of Nimba. He sat down with them and said, look, this is our country. He was never president. He was not a president. But he thought that reconciliation was important. Reconciling these two counties was important based on what we went through all the 15 years of our civil unrest. When George Weah became president, you know, the reason why we always use George Weah as key studies is to make Joe Barker to understand it is not about the 42 years. It is not about the elderly shit, you know, the elderly, you are elder. I know it's not about the elderly man, you know, it is about the wisdom. It is about the wisdom in leadership. It is not about the age. It is about the wisdom. And so whenever we mention George Weah's name, it's to allow President Barker to understand, look, Papa, you need to proceed this way. You need to do it this way. We're not controlling you, but you see, this is how it should be like. So when George Weah became president, he was never selfish. George Weah was not taking people because he's from Grand Crew and say I'm from Grand Crew, let me put Grand Crew man over the army. No. George Weah didn't say so. That I would make a crew man to be the chief of staff of the armed forces of Liberia. No. Where is Timothy Weah? Timothy Weah was not minister in George Weah government. Timothy was not minister. Timothy played football. All George Weah children, they were never in government. He called and gain a position and say, all of your work, you'll be this side, you'll be the one. No. Because he felt that Liberia is for everybody. We should make the country inclusive. As compared to President Barker, who took his nephew and made the chief of staff. George Weah will not go that route. Take his nephew, send the other nephew, so send the other one, so send the other one. So they criticize Madam Saliva nepotism. Because George Weah came with a mindset. And that mindset is to see a country on the right trajectory. What is happening to our nation today is something that nobody should be sitting down and be thinking that bread and butter. You should know we should not be playing fun with it, because what the place Liberia going is bad. The failure of the president to have instituted reconciliation approach. You see where our country going? Liberians, brothers and sisters from the same tribe, from the same fraternity, from the same auxiliary institution, we are at loggerheads because the man who we consider as a leader, he is at loggerhead with somebody who gave him the opportunity. So we're not going anywhere. How can we have our leaders? They are not together. How can we have our leaders and they are at loggerheads? And what will happen? And President Baka feels so proud. The whole world know that they are not proceeding rightly because the way the people see them running the country, they saw George Weah running the country for 6 years. In their first year, they saw things happening. In Baka in first year, all they see false pretense. We after people who will audit them, who we all will do this. Their whole international records are so bad. Nobody want to do business with them. They started on the crocodile level. President Baka taking no action. He's saying that he wants to investigate. He will go after people who ate government country money, but his people are so corrupt, he's not even investigating them. Mark Jabate makes statement that he's trained Russian. He was trained in Russia. If this was George Weah in power and one of George Weah member officials say they were trained in Russia, Unity Party would do anything to make sure that they publicize that thing. No action was taken against that man. Later, we hear people doing all type of things. So, you see, Baka will not take any action against anybody. The country is still divided. They tell you, say, all the people you see at the ministry, they are happy. No, the people are not happy. Even those who are in the different security apparatus, they are not happy, but they don't want to talk. Do you know what they discuss in the middle of the night, in the day? Everybody get their own cell and discussion there. And they are not happy, including supporters of the Unity Party. They're not happy. Because the way our leader is proceeding, you can have a leader who hates somebody, you keep in grudge, you are a deacon, you hold people in your heart. Then you expect God to open doors for the country? So you have locked this country, all because you got a iron rack heart as a leader. But you can't be a leader and you got that raw iron rack heart. The thing you can turn out, what people can take and bring. Y'all will make sure y'all will cover President Weah. Y'all will jail him. Y'all will do it closer to the election. Y'all will do it. And listen, no evil you will plan against anybody will work. That should not be the focus of this government. The focus of this government, you should be thinking how people will get their basic need, the livelihood of our people. That should be the worry of this government. You're not worrying. You're not thinking about it. As we speak, many children are not in school. As we speak, people's lands have been taken from them. You don't care. Foreigners are coming taking people's property. Or in the need that they get money to go to the place and pay money and they're taking people property. You don't worry. Your people are stressful. They worry. They cry. I just don't understand Joe Baka. I don't understand Joe Baka. Go on the street. Go to communities. Mr. President, how many times are you able to take up your time and get in your car? Like what Joe we are going to do? Go pay around. I stood right to GSA Road early morning, and I was standing, and the convoy of President Baka was coming. And I saw that all the people talking, you can't buy, you can't buy. Rescue me, I can't buy. You rescue yourself, you can't go. You're just fool. Instead of the people are in jubilant move, when they see Joe Baka convoy coming, the vest, the Unity Party put the vest. Because that was not why we elected this papi. People should be celebrating their leader when their leader coming. You can see in Ghana, you can see the Ghanaian leaders. When they come in the home and take out their lapada, their handkerchief, they're waving it. When Joe Baka passing, people running from on the road to go inside.
you guys, you are not worried. Then you keep in speech. You as a leader, you president, you keep in speech from former president. You keep in speech. Then when you think how God will open doors for your government, how God will open doors. You just see president, we are one mumu sitting down in the corner. You can get news anyhow. Look, the whole world's laughing at you, baby. They're laughing at you and your government because I see where you're going. Every move you're making, things not happening. The old man, the foreign minister, should not try. No way, things not working. Because your heart, this heart is not good. Go see condition of our people. See how our people see. Look, if to say people now have their relative in America, in the diaspora, you know what happened to many students, children around here? Children are not in school. They're not in school. See the living condition. Go to government ministry. You close your mouth. You mention job we are needed. You lose your job. They see job we have photo on your phone. You will be dismissed. See how this old man has reduced this country. Joe Baka has made Liberia to be a place. The people fighting as Liberians, seeing Liberians to be enemies. All because of the leader we got. I dare you. I dare you. All those seditions who working. They got the Unity Party men on the social media section, everybody profile. They find CDC. You any paraphernalia of the CDC that is on your page or you wearing it, you in trouble. That is how wicked this government is going. This is how wicked the proceeding. And it will be on the instruction of the president. The president will be the one that will be telling people to do it. You check all the social media pages, you sack them. Maybe you would be the one to be telling Joker, wicked saw to be sacking people and removing people from government payroll. So what is wrong? There are people that in the Republican, in the Democrat party, they're still working. So you don't want to see somebody with George Weah photo. You try George Weah photo on your phone, they will sack you. That is the level that President Baka is proceeding in leading that country. As a result, church members, you and myself in the same church, but because of the job we have, Joe Baka Bene, we making plow. They got spies. You can wear any t-shirt, you wear anything of Joe we have, they see you on Facebook, they will carry your complaint. Then we can saw Joker will sack you. And that's very wrong, man. That's very wrong. And you sit, you people, the Unity Party people, you sitting down. See what the guys are doing. The guys are no more caring. They don't care about this country. You can't be leader, you keep in speech. Why will Joe Baka, who is the president, who is the deacon of the church, a deacon? He is a deacon that he keep in speech from George Weah. See the country. It's affecting every one of us now. When we were telling you yesterday, you said we believe. Today, see what is happening to our country? Every bad thing that happened to this nation will affect every one of us. But the good thing about it, we all will be an exemption. But every bad thing that will happen to this government of Joe Baka, it will affect everybody. It will affect everybody. You hammer on my vote, hammer on your salary. You hammer on my vote, hammer on your salary. What happened to them? George Weah captured health workers in the budget for 2024. Joe Baka moved it from there. $5 million was punched into that thing. Joe Baka ticket. Look, George Weah had a card for the health workers, wanted to give them good money, good salaries. You were seeking against George Weah. You harmonized my vote. The very harmonization that was needed for the good and betterment of our country, that saw our country with a lot of development taking place under George Weah. You think George Weah didn't feel the pinch of the harmonization? But it was a request. He wanted it to be balanced so we can know. Now one person taking 32,000, another man is doing the same way, other man taking 1,000. No. And then the vast majority of our people are living in abject poverty. So the harmonization was important. But because Unity Party felt that the best way to do is to lie to you and they play on you. They use Darius DeLon, the rest of the folks, Mo Ali, all these guys. They play on your mind. And you say, yeah, the paper will do well. Who told you that how it worked? Where is the well? We gone 5, 6, 7 months of Joe Baka government. Yalepo gave me reported that only 3% now. All he promised he made. Where are the investors? You're all around the place beating patter. People will come to the country. So you're showing me the investors that come to Liberia. Let us see them. Where are the investors? Where the money that will be wasting all around we see? Where is it? Nothing happening. Nothing is happening. Investor will waste. People come from show me one investor. Joe Baka will be going to Canada. He going to the United Nations General Assembly. From there, you'll go to Canada, Toronto, and Toronto, Canada. He's going for an investment conference. What are they going to say over there? What are they going to tell the people? At the end of the day, 2 persons will carry somebody to a different hotel and tell them to get $8 million so they can get in contract. It's not happening for our country. And you think we hate Joe Baka? No. The old man need to realize that it is not working. And the reason why it is not working is because of his heart. The old man is not having the kind of heart a leader should be having that will cause things to happen for our country. He keeping speech. Joe Baka keeping speech. Joseph Human Baka, your president, he keeping speech. You can't be keeping speech and you say God will bless you. The only people that are enjoying the matter, Mo Ali, then my brother Amos Stuart, the rest of the folks, Kabako leader, all of that. Are they enjoying the matter? You, those of you that voted for you, Baka, what are you enjoying? Joe, we have first here things were happening all around the place. That's why you were protesting. But look at Baka. Baka on the first he put checkpoint all over the so a civil war. Anywhere you put police get checkpoint. The road not already good. The road by him thinking about how to face the road. He put the police all over the place and to say that civil war. Made the country so fearful, multiples of security checkpoints. So what kind of investor won't come to a country? George, we are not put checkpoint around the place. If first year then you put checkpoint, check all over. Go see the rules. Go check the road. Look at the small play between the Gabriel Talk. Gabriel Talk Bridge are giving small problem. See all the roads, including the $22 million road, mud road, they build the Potter road. Go see it. The guys are not in the interest of the people. These guys have come to steal like the devil. You think George we are somebody that's sitting there in the corner that wants to pay, man? No. Until President Baka can reconcile, he's not even willing to reconcile the country. He would not because let me tell you, look, Joe Baka can never preach anything about reconciliation. Nobody will listen to him. You know why nobody will listen to Joe Baka, the president? Because he failed to reconcile with George Weah. George Weah and President Baka was in no beef. Nothing. I said this thing over there yesterday to you. George Weah and Baka were not in any beef. It's just that the old man is just ungrateful. It's a very ungrateful old man. That's who he is. So if Joe Baka carrying this kind of hat, which country won't call him to come there? Baka then went America or they sat down all on the floor, cooler then sat down all on the cold floor. They say the reporting, they do all they want, blah, blah. Then brought 5 cents. Then bring to this country. They went Indonesia. What did they brought? They brought MOU in the cartoon. They went China. What did they brought? They brought paper. The yellow machine, where here? They said they put Makela machine back. Shameless people. It is not working for you because the way you behave. You come to power, you're going after your own citizens. The blood that is sedition are the same blood in you, President Baka. And sedition are Liberian. United Partisan are Liberian. So I don't see why you're putting these people at local heads. Everybody feeding the pinch. Everybody complaining in the country. Anywhere you put people complaining. Everybody complaining. Because you guys came with hate, you came with grudge, you came to go after people, not to help people. See the country. So if George Weah were not going to, if George Weah not paid a pack, by the time nowhere people will get to go. If George Weah not paid a football fee, but not, no, you see where the country is going, and you sit down there. In a few minutes' time, I'll be ushering the guests. They want to come in. We'll talk with them and come and hear the thing they're talking about. People learn. Foreigner kind of take people learn. They kind of pay money, take people property, and buy it. Our Liberian brother, nobody want to talk for them. Nobody. You got somebody one labor ministry, they're looking for all those who are sedition. You got somebody the Ministry of Commerce, they're looking for all those. Until you check, look, they even your cell phone, they find your We Are picture in your phone, they will sack you. That's how bad this government is. And who is responsible? That Joe Baka. President Baka told his people to do all these things. Because if he was not the one, he would come out and say, no, I'm president of the Republic of Liberia. I'm not president of Unity Party. But Baka don't care to talk. Everywhere Baka went, it was not working. And the people were asking, what is a relationship with the former president and the political parties in your country? The people was always concerned, what is a relationship? What is a relationship? Because you can't be a government, you don't have a relationship with the opposition community. What is a relationship? My old mom, Bethlo Yanti, have tried her best, but she cannot penetrate anywhere because they keep asking her the hard question. What is the relationship between the Unity Party-led government and that of the opposition community in Liberia? And you will tell the people already know, they are in the know of what is happening in the country on a daily basis. They want to hear from you. What is the condition like? So nobody want to do business with Liberia because they are afraid that the country is divided in terms of security. It's not secure. You got ministers who are saying they are trained in Russia. They say they train in Russia. They are trained Russian mercenaries. They are able to assassinate any official, anybody. So we want to come to a country where you got a government minister who is a trained Russian mercenary, a snapper. Who will come to that country? So everywhere the foreign minister is going, it is not working. It is not working. The respect, the love, the attention that Liberia had at the time, it has dropped. It has diminished because of the leader we carry. The leader we carry is not a leader that cares about the country. He cares about going after people and eliminating a political institution. Pass around you. Go around the community. Go ask people. Just go. We'll soon be starting what we call street talk. The street talk, we will see our microphones. They will be live on the radio, on our Facebook and our YouTube channel, and we'll showcase and ask the people, how is the country? Go ask the people. Go and ask them how their living condition like. Everybody more full. This is not what we were expecting from the old man. Everybody more full. Everybody more full. I want to cruise all that. It's highly disappointing, I'm telling you. Then you get the president, he calling speech from Joe Weah then. No. We're not helping our country. We're not helping our country. And if the president would not stop this kind of thing, Liberians will not go anywhere. I think you're all in the church, you're all in the mosque. Can the imam call us speak from a friend imam? The imam says certain people not can pray. Yeah, certain people can pray on time, the other people not pray. Why relationship you think? How you think the boss will be running? The pastor called us speech from the assistant pastor or the former pastor of the church. The pastor pick and choose. No, why do you think the church will grow? The church is not going to grow. The institution is not going to grow. it will not automatically grow. Go see what is happening to people. And we all sit here and say, oh, they're talking against Joseph Baga. They can't talk good in the CDC people. They can't talk good thing. They can't talk good thing. Nothing good. They're talking all the things the Pape doing. What is the Pape doing? What did President Baga government do? 3%? Now what they doing? That 3% will come into a boy. Joe, we were stepping their bounds. They were putting things in and making sure. Joe, we never had the money sitting down in the cartoon. No. And that is the thinking, the mindset that Unity Party carrying. They just felt that Georgia had the money was in the cartoon parking. No, connectivity, connections, relationship. Georgia had the relationship with the international war. Georgia had the connectivity. So the money was not just packed up, sitting down in one cartoon and central bank. Then they say, Georgia say, your popo, no. Georgia was using his connections. His friendship with people, his relationship, seeing feeder roles, being built, community roles. You think the money was just fucking? No, George, we have relationship with people. What is Joe Baga relationship? Sweat. George, we will lead this place. When he travel, when he return, something is coming for the country. Something is coming for Liberia. You will sit down and say, whole day he traveling, he doesn't book out, then he making music. But George, we are contribution to global peace was very significant to our country. Today, the children in West Point, they will not move from there, can wait to PHP to come play football because they got football fee in West Point. The people in Clareton, they got football fee. Those who are Kimson, those who, want to do their sporting gymnastics, they got access to football fee. Basketball court, tennis ball. Volleyball. The people from Gatners with the Tusa fee, they got football fee there. It's coming as a result of a president that was connected, that had relationship with the global world. And that is why you saw things happening under George Weah administration with that speed. Paying people wise fee, doing this, putting people on. He left all the United Party put there and was doing things for the good and betterment of our country. See what is happening around us. And you think it is well? You think the people are happy? You think the people are happy of what is happening in Liberia? No, they are not happy. They are not happy. Instead of you focus on the bread and butter issue, you be on CDC party headquarters, you be on Georgia, you be on the other person. You will eliminate CDC from on planet Earth. You will make sure there will be no CDC, there will be no party headquarters. You will send it in the bush. You will destroy the chances of George Weah. If he ever make an attempt for 2029, there will be no opportunity. Who will fight him? You're not helping the nation. You're not helping the country. I'm telling you. Look, if the old man, look, Joe Baga need to go. I said it yesterday. He need to go back and reconcile with himself to get this country going. For me, I want to see our own aircraft, our own Airbus, Air Liberia. Those days it used to be around. Even though it disappeared, it went back to where it came from. We want to have our own. All the things I want to see it. And we thought that it was going to come under Joe Baga government because of what he said. With the president of the old man, plenty of things will happen. The Pape connected. Some of you, I know you were Vulu, right? I know the new Vulu on you, they charm you. So you are just talking. When the Pape win, you will see a helicopter. America will get up plenty of helicopter, local trouble. America, China party will get us speedboat. They will get up summer rain. Dirty water you get around, they put summer rain. We will get us summer rain. Everybody talking the Pape. The old man get vision for the country. And I let Joe Weah, who dressed all day, he dancing, he bluffing. George Weah danced all day. But the George Weah that danced all day was dancing and making sure that your child's school fee was being paid. Your wife fee was being paid. Your husband was not pension. As one of my Pape, he hear me. He was with George Weah. He was working on a George Weah government. Nobody pension you. They ain't putting it down. He ain't used to go to work. He blows pump up exteriors talking about George Weah down supposed to go. Joe Baka King, Joker, the government pension him. He said, you see trouble. Joe, we are the one we're not talking for. They didn't touch up that Joe Baka who voted for that he can move off from job. They pension him. Many of them. Joe, we are gave them the opportunity to work. But when Baka said, you go sit at home. You don't come and follow the office. The tension is building in the country. People think, blah, blah. Tension building. You think why they told Baka say, forget about CDC. Forget about the CDC people. Tension is building because the people are not happy. Everybody vexed, including you, please. Everybody vexed. Look at that anniversary. The party headquarters, nobody won't go there. They're picking on Tammy Mo Ali. Because right behind Sacred Heart Cathedral, they get small hole there. There where the boys have already encamped, and they have barrage and dossiers of bags of racks. Racks of different types. They get a sharp iron rack, the lower iron rack, the long range, almost like Misa. They were waiting for Mo Ali, Amos Swellen to just get cast and whoa. They were going to, but their own UPs, the children of that. Now we see them when they come to the party headquarters, say they come in dense. Nobody go there. Why? Because the people are not happy. Their own people are not happy. They are angry winners. They won the election under a dubious circumstance, but they are the angry winner. Instead of the CDC people getting drowned, they are getting fat, beautiful, handsome, shining. While the UPS who won the election, they are the one that they tie their faces until making them old. Nobody. I'll tell him, you pay my son, just leave him in Israel. A paper fool. Everybody not saying the paper fool or the paper fool. Who paper fool you? You fool yourself. Because you don't know what you want. You don't know it like that. You don't know what you want. Nobody fool you. You fool yourself. If you knew what you wanted, you will not look at people like George. We are access to development, access to roads, access to infrastructure. And say, let move the man who will give us access and bring the puppy who will take us nowhere. Like you're crying, right? See, and they're taking your land from them, from your properties. I bringing some people in here, they're out there, they're waiting for me. I was going to bring them in. People who spend 30 years somewhere, then you have one buku man coming from nowhere and say, they don't want to get a land. Take people from their properties. The country, look, the place is getting hot and hotter. The tension is building. Everybody vests. Nowhere you go in the market, the people vest. You go in the schools, the student vest. You go to the house, the family vest. You go to the church people vest. You go to the mosque people. Everywhere in this nation, don't go to the security area. No. That's the only country where you see they politicize the security so much until the people, who told you the people to get? The people divided. Trust my word, you go in the police, there are people who don't like Baka. There are people in the police who prefer George Weah at the time because things were getting better for them. They divided. You go in the military, you like it or not. There are people there who do not like Joe Baka. For the fact that Joe Baka took his nephew and made him chief of staff, they don't like it. Go see, so everybody, anywhere you go, people go to the hospitals, go to the nurses at JFK and start talking about Bagabini. They will tell you, don't bring nothing here. Go there, go to the teachers, because you feel that everything that bread and butter, the money can be wasting from heaven on the ground. When Joe Baka, the president, the money was going to be wasting coming from on the ground. Central Bank was going to be packed money wasting on the ground. Now, why you feel that? How you thought? So you bet, Joe, we are good. Joe, we are then go, man. Let it carry that trouble. Joe, we are a blood ball. The papi are responsible men. The old men are responsible men. That why you live in responsible life and they sack your husband. Joe, we are responsible papi. That what today your husband they sack. You saw that lady on a transfer who said she will go on the car, she will kill herself today. The country is not okay. Nobody will fool you. Liberia is not okay. Don't see people, some people walking here. I saw a guy walking soliloquating, talking by himself. I thought I said, it's serious. I said, my heart is serious. You will start talking good. That's what you're doing when you're talking smart. You will talk good. because you refuse to listen to the voice of reasoning. Let me tell you, look, some of us, God will continue to bless us. I hold my ground, I stand for what I stand for. Nobody want to change me. Nobody can come and say, can go talk about Joe, but I know nothing about Baka. If Baka do good thing, I will talk. The good thing that Baka did that I ever appreciated is the issue about the motorcyclists, making them to get helmet. I said it, I appreciate him. His government have done very well to make sure that motorcyclists, they carry helmet. Even though some of the helmets stink, let the devil head. But I appreciate him. Only you can get on the new bridge, at least you get some comfort of you not see Keke get passing all around the plate. At least I appreciate. The second thing I said, thank you to Joe Baka for, even though one of the United Parties in spoiled that $35,000 boot, they pay to Boulevard Junction. But at our own UPS get very man, say they won't do it, or he will boss that whole thing. And today, go see the one they put there, the where they're selling 700. So things are not working. It's not working for us. And the reason why it's not working for us, because they kind of had our president here. It's not working for us. So everybody now, they're putting the whole trouble in America. NTA, school opening, your uncle, school opening, your NTA. Everybody taking their pressure and carrying it to America, including the ungrateful ones. They are carrying it to America. So that people enter will send money for school fees, they will send money for this, because nothing is working for our people. People should be celebrating when they hear, whoa, the president coming. But when Baka coming, he's not coming. Nobody feel that everybody just feel. Let Joe, we are just come rare, Ryan Jenna. Everybody will lead their market. Yeah, the point said, Joe, we are on Front Street into the radio station. Within a twinkling of an eye, the entire place will be engulfed with people, mammoths of people. Mammoths of people you will see. Mammoths. That job, we are just saying he's jogging from rehab or from Nancy Street resident, he's jogging. People will be jogging behind, the whole group will be jogging too to follow him. Just to be behind him. You carry the look here. Our country, we just gotta pray. You heard the prophet when he was here with AB on the show. You saw look at all the things about our country. Are these things not happening? They are happening. And we're sitting down here and the papi we're papi. How can you have a president he keeping speech from a predecessors? How can you do it? Madam Salif didn't keep speech from George Weah. George Weah showed so much respect for Madam Salif. That's why Madam Salif respect. She so much respect George Weah because George Weah is a boy, is a man, is a leader that will listen. George Weah will always listen. So Madam Salif respect him. That is why George Weah went the ministerial complex. He said, "Let me God named that place in honor of the Oman." Then the Ellen Johnson Salif Dawson Center in JFK. He said, "We named it after Madam Salif." What is so special about Madam Salif that George Weah want to put place in the name of Madam Salif? Because of respect. Madam Salif and George Weah was not keeping speech. When George Weah took over from Madam Salif, no, he recognized Madam Salif. When the citizen government negotiated for the second phase of the Japanese freeway there, George Weah was about to dedicate the place. He invited Madam Salif and said, "Oh, I will not let you pass this thing by because you were the one that brought forth this idea. Even though you dealt with one side and your time finished, but since I took over and I fulfilled this thing, you must come because you was the one that started it." George Weah recognized Madam Salif, the past leader, his predecessors at the time. So Madam Salif went there. That is the start of a good leader. Why do you think Madam Salif would not want to work with George Weah? Because George Weah hold Madam Salif nowhere. When Madam Salif was president, the police brutalized sedition. They killed them at their party headquarters. When George Weah became president, George Weah didn't hold air against Madam Salif and said, "No, I will not speak to her." No. George Weah invited Madam Salif at all times. He will visit her. He will go for counsel. He will go for advice. And so, "Oh man, this is it. You are the veteran. You are one of the rock of Gibraltar. Why you think? How can I do it?" George Weah was very consensus. It's not Joe Baka. Baka said, "You have 40 some years experience. He need Madam Salif." Before I'm talking about George Weah. So to keep speech from your friend leader is bad. especially the person connected. Because you like it, United Party, you don't like it. Joe Baka is not connected to George Weah when it comes to the international world. See, Joe Baka is not connected when it comes to the international community with George Weah. George Weah set the record straight. George Weah set the record. Baka on a record, he said, he on a record that to break all the laws in our country. To violate all the tenure position. Moon number 4, put a nephew there, put an uncle children in there. So we got a long way to go. That's 6 years. So we were talking for 12 years. Oh yes, we were behind this microphone for 12 consecutive years. Who were there for 6? Who will be there? I want to just explain to some of you because for some of us, we are exempted of Joe Baka trouble. The trouble that Baka brought to this country, for me, I'm exempted. My family is exempted. You are exempted. Whatever calamity is for them, it's for him and his people. A group of people who came to take all of our monies. Patrick Honor, they're making 15,000. That is same Patrick Honor, they look at the lawmaker and say they're making plenty of money. But they were taking 15,000. Government paying for the ball generator. Government even paying for the ball bathroom. All our money. But yeah, the same man I was saying, John, we are taking plenty of money. So you think that people that came to rescue this country, you think all is well? It is not well, man. I really want to thank God for our people up there. If Liberia was not outside there to help your family, the trouble already here before the double trouble. Things have gone from bad to worst. School opening, school in session, just take a stroke across the community. The amount of children that are out of school, they are more than those in school in the community there. Check the community. When you ask the parent, will tell you no money. Some of them will tell you they sack our husband, they sack my husband, they sack my wife, they sack my daughter. And you sit down when we're talking about it, shall we really make PR and go sit down over there? They get your sweet talk. Sando then sit down over there, they get your sweet talk and make it look happy. They are there insulting George Weah. If we sit behind the microphone and start insulting Joe Baka, you will not do nothing about it. But we'll not do it. We'll not do it here. We sit here. If you think we want to be insulting President Baka, we'll not insult him. No, we'll not do it. Who will engage him, who will tell him that he's wrongly proceeding. He carried the country in the hole. He's damaging all of our opportunities. Who will tell him, who will tell President Baka, you are wrongly proceeding. You may everybody turning back on Liberia because your style of leadership is bad. We will tell Baka, we will tell him, we will not insult him, we will not curse the president. No, we will not desecrate the presidency like what he Baka told Yeke and other people to do when George Weah was there. But no, we will not do it. We will not want to sit here and be insulting the president. No, we will not desecrate the presidency. We will tell Baka that you carry the country way in the scepter tent. But we're not going to be that on King's FM on our different shows. We come and insulting the president. No, we're not going to insult Joe Baka. We're not going to insult. We're going to show that respect for the presidency. But we're going to tell the president that you are wrongly proceeding. You are wrongly proceeding. And until we are serious to make sure that the right thing, the best thing is done, we will continue to fight on the side of how we can do Liberia. You go to information ministry, whole day they're giving clarity. They love microphones so much that they're talking whole day. Go see the drugs. Joe Weah brought Kush. Joe Weah brought the one. Go. They very RIA. They not take plenty of drugs from there. Whole day. That's also drugs being in Liberia on a Baka now. Joe Baka was talking about how he got the money for the drugs business, the money they put that he called it and put it on your own money. Everywhere in the budget, Joe Baka call half and put small to your own. You come to your place, look at it, look. Color small, you call it up your money. He comes to the other ministry, how much you get? He'll get him, take us small. He pull it, he want everything. The old man wants everything, he wants everything. So see the drugs are all around. They get one new drug, you can just stand for a long time, you have a if you can just enter you. I took a walk to the Pan cemetery. Do you know that they're throwing up the bay in the cemetery now? They're even selling right in the cemetery. Young people, they sell it in the cemetery now. Very soon, people will start doing computer business, all in our cemetery, tapping letter and printing letter here, and other people be facing banner. That whole graveyard, you see what it will gradually turn into another trade center. You go there, I went there, I'm and let my son, who when they were passing, buy your surgery, in the midst of their bodies, so spirit, and they are saying, buy your surgery. Shine your shoe, watch your car, clear your yard. They're throwing in the graveyard and they're doing all that thing, talking to the people who there. Or we thought that the rehabilitation center was then bail on a Joe Baka, but no, unfortunately, less fortunate you will be on the street. Nothing. And what the pastor someone met me and said, Asia, when you will have the fast and prayer. I said, who fast and prayer? The bishop, the prophet said, we must find time in November to pray. He didn't say that Israel must pray. He said we. Yeah, I'm part of the we. But we are coming to pray for Omen Joe. I pray for myself. I pray for myself. I'm not praying for the president. The president will pray for himself. President Bakara Deacon, he will pray. Praying for him. I'm praying for myself. So a lot of things. We just got to pray for this country. But the president, Joe Bakara keeping speech from Joe. We don't understand what they know. That Joe, we are not supposed to keep speech from. No, you can't do it. Can't keep speech from George Weah and you say people will come to you. George Weah not connected. They move from here. The foreign minister movement to go to Dubai. Say they go to. When they go to the we ask them one question: what is the relationship between this government, the former president, and the opposition community in Liberia? The people already know what is happening here. They only want to play on them, and the old man will talk the truth. So the people don't want to come to a country where the leader is start speaking to the past leader. The people are divided. They are not united. You put your money here, they will break it down soon money. So everybody will go back to where they're coming from. Like what you see happening to the yellow machines. One soon morning, they were hauling it from the barrier. All sleeping. They said they didn't want you to see it before you start singing song. So they hauled it and took it out. Let me just open the telephone line because at 9 o'clock, of course, my guests are already here. There is a land issue, and we're coming to talk about it. So let's open the telephone lines. I don't know what happened to Cruzo. I don't know why you didn't open the WhatsApp, my colleague. Just don't understand. But let's leave that. We'll handle that. So let's open the telephone lines and take your calls from now for up to 9 o'clock. At 9 o'clock, of course, we're going to join our guests. We are here. They have some branding issues. It is a pay-for stuff, and so we're going to afford them the time to come so that we talk. We have the newspaper already. We'll look at some of the headlines, but I'll take some of our callers here and see.
Good morning. Good
morning, Chief. You know what you're calling?
Good morning. My name is Bravo. I'm in a political platform. And 4 years morning when I have further the management of the Democratic Chiefs. Let me appreciate this morning for the stubborn discussion. First of all, let me register my disappointment in those petitions that are calling on your radio station, every show last night, expressing that David coming in front of Mano that respect to our former president. We saw this president. We know this president that we know his nature, we know what he stands for. This is a man that we've been knowing we have opportunity to have with people are near him. It's another man knows what he stands for. So you two are even notice that when the men stand onto that, the men stand onto that, they also need to hear you saying, I feel a trust to the president. Apart from saying, I see a measure, all of these measures that we speak of. This another president have even any letter for the Union Party to find it anywhere. Because even the way for which they are getting, you check the letter, we see any letter. So apart from that, the president will not be made. But let's say the worst case scenario to go there. How does that see that take away his peaceful nature? If the files our influence now, if the file was campaign, if you were to ask the president and judge that should go there, I would say no. What was he go there for? No, you don't go there, but the teacher is here. It's not here. So, power moving power, that's the reason why they will take 8 months in power and return with Canada. Let's proceed taking all the war plus promises they made in La Puente. So all those promises were fake, all the promises were lie. Because right see people both placing in the country. They're coming back to us if they are arrested, people they are arrested for all of that, they have responsible for the ministry, so who they call on talk show, for no friends, all of that.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I said 30 minutes. Let's do 30 seconds. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Israel. This is Emmanuel Richardson, and I joined the conversation from Upper Carwell. And I would like to say thanks, Israel. You have said all. And for me, I'm highly disappointed to see President Bwaka, who can serve as a father to President Weah, to be behaving the way he is behaving. I never thought that President Bwaka could even think of a cutting speech from former President Weah. Look, someone who took you from your dying bed, there was nobody to help you when you turn around and you call on this man. The man did not say because you are, practicing or because you are a stand-up brother of a unity party, I will not help you. This man decided to scratch your hands and he saved your life. Today, the only thing you can pay him with is disrespect and I don't know. I don't know what is really unfolding because, as you said, everything that's going on in Liberia, all we are feeling the pinch. President Bwaka behavior to the former president, it is unacceptable. I think if this government want to succeed, the best thing President Bwaka need to do is to work along with the former president. If you think that you can build this country alone with all President Weah and supporters, you are mistaken. You cannot build this country with all President Weah supporters, because if this place is not calm, you can do anything. You can, in the midst of noise, you can go to all the conference. People sitting and watching. Who will take the money and want to invest in the midst of noise? Who will do that? No, who investor will want to come here. The first thing, the people look at the margin between you and the former president is very slim. And look at the relationship between you. The relationship is not going yet. You think I would take my money as a businessman to come in Liberia? I don't think so. So President Bwaka, you need to understand you are winning election. We are not running campaign here. You need to respect the former president. If you don't respect the former president, trust me, this country will just be all in the country. It will just be for doom.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my God. Good morning. Yeah, where you calling from?
Yes, William.
Oh my God. 077. Let's see. Okay, 077882961. Let's take this person. Good morning. 9611.
Good morning.
Your name, where you calling from?
Am I
Your name, where you calling from?
I'm Lloyd D. Johnson, edition by loyalty, and I join you from my 4 corner edition number 11, Quebec community.
Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you for the topic on the discussion. But I just want to speak to my president and advising for 2029 coming. The 2029 that coming, Mr. President, even though we know you are a peaceful man, but your peaceful nature, it should not affect all of us. We want you back 2029. This particular president in power is wicked. He's wicked and he want to do anything to make 2029 election. We should not allow it. We should not, because some of all the stuffing that we eat too, we not stay to allow it again for the second thing. So that peaceful nature put it aside, because the doctor will not rule all country 2029 again. We'll fight to take him from there. So let all of us stand strong to the party. Let's stand strong and make sure that what they did, the election, it will not happen 2029, because someone will not allow it. We prefer to die than to live, than to be living and suffering.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Are you there? Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Chia Babupana. I call from the PJ bill.
Go ahead, Brother.
Yeah, it's a boy. We are here. I want to say this morning for your talking to. I want to say thank you for coming back again to the station. And I listen to you carefully. All that you said, you are on point. But you see, Liberia, people feel country was belonging to job. That's the reason why they did today we are seeing the result of it. So what we can say here to Women Bwaka and his followers, they can do all that they can. We are watching them closely, observing them. But 2029, we will not take it for anybody. I want to say to our president, we are a peaceful man. But 2029, if anything goes on the contrary,
Oh, too bad. His line is very terrible. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Morning. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Ketnoka, the visual impaired guy that keeping this unprepared presidency to the fire.
What?
You know, I'm calling from Weaver community. The last time when this new came out about this letter going to our president, we only call our president and we call him Mr. Bwaka because he never called President. We are president until that day when the election commission announced him. That was the day he ever called him. We came for President We are. Okay, so we were going to call him Mr. We are. Mr. Bwaka. And we said it was cosmetic. And the facts are not coming up. Okay, because while we are discussing national issue, there was sometimes we wonder what are these guys that are working with Bwaka, what are some of them were planning to further destroy him? Because mind you, the only scandal they are not real bona fide unity party thing. They are alliance, okay, as well as bachelor, you know. So these are people that are planning against Bwaka to destroy him, to further destroy him. Because if he is in charge, they will not do it. But you know, we are dealing with the suspender our deputy information minister before Pacom for misbehaving, and then later he was dismissed. So these guys cannot be misbehaving on our president we are. You expecting us to respect Bwaka or to come here and deny the fact that you are doing the right thing. We said that it was cosmetic because you can't come here, you say you want for president, we have to work with you to make sure that way he started, which was called, it was already secure. If at all we miss all that opportunity, it will be because some of the misstep of the current government will be in the international community, they are not satisfied. That will cause us to miss all that opportunity. So for you to call on him, and then because we are calling on our president because of what you guys are doing to our president and what you did for our party just 2 weeks ago, so President Bwaka needed to pick up phone and call President William and say, hey, they still are happy and go. But this is what I want for us to do. When you know that President Bwaka play of course the President we are, then we will know that he on the path for reconciliation. But for the blue sky, when you guys meet at the General Assembly, what will you be doing? You will walk on him and shaking hands to cosmetically show to the international community that you are working with a leading opposition leader in the country? No. There's a scandal, a Ghanaian scandal coming up to jump up President we are again as they always do. Okay? Even the information minister, Papa, he always doing it. I don't know why they're always doing this. We are discussing national issues. So you talk about the Senate of Zimbabwe, the Senate of former President John we are on, he was not the one. They're not reporting how come. But thank God for me, I know now, I know more talking about my president going or not going. The first thing we are challenging them, let them clear all whether the former president even received the letter before we can even discuss about him going or not going. Because look at the address of the letter to the Jamaica region, the one who says he's a renowned foreign minister, she don't even know address of a letter, how to address the former president, but this is the thing, they respect the president. How do you address letter to Jamaica region? Why do that? So our understanding is he did not even receive the letter. But if he received it, let him let us know. Let us see that cafe. Let us see that funny that he received our letter. But for me, I know that our president will listen to us because he knows that he is there for us. Because what we said it, the same year, Bwaka never extended any government function during our term. Every time he was invited, he didn't escape. Then why at this time do we call it a point to escape? Yeah, so for me, I said it from the beginning that a person we are escaping of Bwaka function in this country. But you want a problem. I said it because you give it to until he initiates the process of reconciliation.
We far from getting there. And that's what we are calling on him to do. Because anything good happen here will be better for my children, will be better for your children. So let me do the needful. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Then where you calling from?
It's about we ask you. Are you from where? Calling you from the school. No doubt, yeah. You know, I let the appreciate you guys at this level, you know. You know, you're trying to think how I know more in the election, but people are listening. So, you guys, I let the appreciate, you know, your kids, they let you know again, get on to that kind again, so they made a mistake.
Okay.
So, you guys talk about how no more. But you say, you know, this about how come to that, they'll come go in the career.
Thank you. All right. Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much. Let's take the next question.
Good morning,
Good morning. Yeah.
Where did you have, brother?
I don't know.
You, not from Troll, not from Luana. I live very much.
Do thank God.
Yeah, I feel it bad because I hear you a lot, guys. Yes. The way I hear me, some people on the platform. That's more brown. And Jeru. Please, I want to hear the people. What's going on, Baba? I will tell you after the show, what's going on?
Okay, we'll talk that one after.
Okay, what I want to say is my son is where we are still trust you. I want to agree with my brother Edmond Cat. What call? Yes, I agree with him 100%. All the things that happen in the country, the other person we are after in the person we are for all the political leaders. You are here, you are here. You people are carrying their life. And we are for every one of them to come for 100 to the front of the country. All of them refuse. Even the work out to them talking about today. They work out to them today. He refused to come. All of them are in the race. That's why they cool. Everybody refusing the country. They never tell the same people. So then you call it up and you're investing in a form of manner. Are you kidding me? No, boy, we are out for going through Kate. We say, you know what I mean? Imagine the person you can put laugh on your back, you know, a plus when you're ready for somebody. He will laugh a plus after, but the people are doing it. They take control to spread their all kind of thing on social media. You thinking about Daniel Samuel and getting our president just like we are in this country and telling him all kinds of things on the platform on ENBC. But I'm not surprised. When the hate is there, you can't get from them at all. They put them so much, even when they think how we are. Then when you do that, they won't be able to die on the place. So why are working that way in the direction? What they do the person in the country, they all want more, they're going to be better than and they put on me and 20% a year that drink a reach of 11. Then you can get your leader, the pass coming out. If you couldn't say we have to go to that place, what will he pass? What will he pass? If you deny him to pass, that place will go past you use the other one. So they'll be to that place, then go and pretend he's shaking your head. Someone say, oh, let me for peace, no! We put it up as we know that for country. What if we know that for what we are saying? And when they are wrong, we want to do that country, they know they are wrongdoing. What is it? So change the put up we have to go. You will just on. That's how they do. He put it for it. And please, the one that made a case, one free made a case, let Baka know it. They wrongdoing thing. Any place they call it, you social media, yes, it is, but the Baka plays the sort of person we are. But he's not doing it. Then you call start over, he's not so important. So you are important now. You are important. Go and make a case. Give me the best and the best right now. If you don't go and make a case, because you go in the best community. That's what you are. Don't go and make a case. What's that? Why are you having so much? You're going to your goal. That's why you can insult it tomorrow. We pray for that we know that letter is not received. The country. Anyway, in the country, what they tell the person we have, you have research that they say. That's why I saw real American what we are here. They are so real American, and I'm really getting nowhere. They leave their elevator behind nothing.
Okay.
They want to see. They want to see. Thank you for having my chance.
Thank you so much, Masisi. We'll talk. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. And where you calling from?
Will Smith, and I join you from here, Liberia.
Go ahead, my friend.
Thank you. You see, the president and his government official, they just rule. All of them just rule. But real rule that they apply it. You see? You can't be standing across the river where you want to cross. Then you cross the alligator man. How will you cross that river? But the attitude of Joseph Boakai and his government official, but they will see it. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so at 9 o'clock, of course, at 9 o'clock, I'll be joining my guests. Those of you via the social media, you can see them on the other screen. Both of them are already there, pretty seated. Mr. Ezekiel Manjo, LBS Community Chairman, Lover Street LBS Community, Pinsville City, and Pastor Amoli K. Flomo, he's the overseer of the Bread and Breath of Life Ministry, Lover Street LBS Community. Definitely they are here to share with us, some concern, and they want to speak to Liberians and also to the government and to President Boakai, what they are going through. But I've joined them at 9 o'clock. So let's just take a few calls. Good morning.
Yeah, please, it's Red Boy.
Anyway, calling from Chief.
I'm Patrick Goa, my resident opposite the National Police headquarters of
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I want to send the team back to the former Israel.
Mm-hmm.
We saw what in control. And God moved the Holy Spirit and sent it today. And saw struggle in order dying with his son. Meaning that God had not approved the leadership. He had the title as a king, but they were his child.
Mm-hmm.
The approval of the leadership had not been given to Joseph Boakai. From where I'm seeing about the country, the leadership still was President William. So I see history, many things happening. We need to pray. And I told you before that, Joe, we don't wait for leader position. Because if Candace will be in a way until he dies. But brother, we care for Liberia. I am Patrick Goa, Vice Chair Operation Citizen National Zero Network. I think we talked before. We have the country at heart. When I say we, including you and other people that are sitting with you, including President, we are. So we will not play game with Liberia. I mean, I was born here, I grew here, I never crossed Guinea. So you can imagine for 32. So you know how I had the country I had because it's only place that I know. Maybe you have the opportunity to go to America or whatever, that would not go busy. But let me tell you something, until the leadership has not been approved of Joseph Boakai, I say, well, John, we'll be to the right era. But I beg you to other people who are angry because the behavior of the leadership. In fact, the teaching leadership is the party. Talk to them, let them calm down. Let them, we are work along with them, man. Because Joseph Boakai had approval. Nothing with him. It's a former king or saw in Israel. He had a task about the way he had a charge. So that's it, Israel.
Okay, Chief, thank you. We hope to talk soon. Let me take one more person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where are you calling from?
Chukunel Sifa, I'm calling from Pension Street.
Please, hello.
Yeah, my live on K7?
Yeah, you are. You are live, sir.
Just called to make my input. Thank you for the topic of the discussion this morning. Just going to let you know that comes to former President George, we are just for it. They just hate it and they don't want to see anything good come from out of him. But the Bible says the rejected stone shall always be the cornerstone. And the President, we are somebody who loves this country. So I don't care anything they do. President, we will still love this country. He would never turn his back on Mama Liberia. And I can assure the ruling party that comes 2029, we are coming back. We're going to bounce back the Ganga ball. And when he was president, he never wanted sort of the president, the current president, even for him president, what they always call him Mr. Weah. So they don't have respect for him. They don't have respect for him at all. But brother, just all about him, man. Just want to make my info this morning. Just all about him. They just getting. They don't want to see nothing could come out of him, but something will always come out of him. He will always continue to make Mama Liberia pride. Always going to put Liberia on the map. So thank you this morning. I just want to make my info this morning.
Thank you so much, Chukwum Lamendi Sifos. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Our guest are pretty like you can see, those of you following us via Facebook and YouTube, they are pretty seated this morning, and they are here not just because they want to come on the radio, but I sure they are here because there are burning concerns that the public need to listen to the president and those concerned, including their community. As we speak, their communities, residents are listening right now. So it's good having them part of our presentation this morning. So let me say good morning. Each of you, you got to take the hair. Yeah, so you hear me. All right. So let's say good morning to each of you.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Israel. Okay. Now you I'm a boss now.
Okay.
Israel.
Israel.
You sure that all. All right. So by way of introduction, let's start with
by the way of introduction, I'm Ezekiel B. Manuel, Chairman, LBS Lover Street.
Okay. Ezekiel B. Manjo, you are the chairman of the Lover Street community.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm Pastor Molike Plomo, the overseer, the Bread and Breath of Life Ministry, Lover Street.
Okay, Lover Street. So let's start with the chairman. Mr. Chairman, how is the community there?
We want to say, thank you. Our community is now peaceful, but it has not been peaceful because of the demolition issue into our community. So our community is one of the community. Pretty people ask, why is the community near Lover Street? Mm-hmm. When I got to Lover Street, I stayed in Lover Street for 25 years. And I served as chairman for 12 years. When I got to Lover Street, I decided to visit some of the old people to find out the new Lover Street, where it came from.
Okay.
And the old people told me, mostly the kingsmen, the one of Pahawa, he told me, my son, Lover Street, I named this street Lover Street because those days when we were here with John Mantule and other guys, we live here peacefully and we used to eat together. We used to love one another. So that's the meaning of Lover Street. So I want to believe that same prayer that they have is still going on in Lover Street. We love one another.
It's a place of togetherness. You people are family.
Lively. Yes.
And you've been there for how many years?
I've been there for 25 years.
25 years.
Yes.
So Lover Street, when we talk about now, how many persons in that area?
Lover Street is one of the largest community.
Largest community?
Yeah, after GSO.
You got more people living?
Yes. The occupant will have over 50,000 occupants.
Over 50,000?
Yeah, in Lover Street.
What is the problem now?
The problem in Lover Street, Pastor will briefly explain in duty, but as the chairman and the people chairman, whatsoever the community is suffering on is my focus. So this is why we are here this morning.
Okay. So let me come to Pastor Molly K. Flomo. You are the over. Having you here, I think maybe coming here is probably maybe on the religious show for us to talk about the church, the society. Having you on a political show like this, on this segment of us discussing, what are your concerns?
Yeah, our concern is very grave. Like the chairman said, we have a land issue.
Land issue?
Yes, we have a land issue. Like he said, myself, I've been living in that community for almost 20 years now. Okay. And one day from the blue sky, we saw people from the court, that is a civil law court, and they came with eviction notice. And a few of our people were evicted. I have copy. I have copy of the evictions. You can see the first eviction letter, no letter here.
Who said it?
They have here It came from the civil law code.
From the civil law.
Yeah, civil law.
No letterhead.
Yeah, but this one, the first one, you can see for yourself.
Okay.
No letterhead. Okay. They sent it. And this was June. This came in June. This 2024.
This year now.
Yeah, this year now. And if you go through it, they said that this person won the case. I think one Peter Emo George for the land. They are claiming the land. He won the case 2000. Let me see what they get here. 2023. Is there 2023? But they came to evict 2024 June.
Okay.
You win case 2023
and they came to
June. Yeah. Then you waited for 1 year. Then 2024 June, you come to evict. Okay, so this is it. But I don't want to go into the technicality to that, But what is, cardinal for us is that the eviction is still going on. They have only 4 names. 4 names on the eviction list. But they are evicting more than 20 plus people now. So our concern, why you have 4 names, but you are going across the board.
It's a 4 names on the list that should be.
Yeah, that's why they have it. That's why. What they have
just to make that the 4 names, only 1 name we can identify in our whole community. The 3 names we cannot identify them. So this was our major concern that I have to run to the representative last week Friday. So I went to the representative. I said, look, you are our father, and this is what I go on. And for us, we are peaceful people. We don't want to fight. So we want you to come to our aid. If these people they are right of getting the land, we will go to them to say, okay, since this is the case, we want to rebuy if our oil is proving. But the people who claiming the land, the Peter Emma George, no ABS person, know him to live in ABS since ABS was founded. I don't even know him personally. I'm a chairman. No. I just saw his name on this document. So these have been some of our concerns. We went to our representative and he did work. He came to the ear of the people. When he got there, he asked them. He said, what is the investment? They brought the investment letter. He read it loudly. And he said, these 4 persons, where are they? They couldn't show anybody of their own investment paper they brought. So that how the representative said no. But I don't think we are not against the court. We cannot fight the court. But I don't think this is right. Okay. You can't come for 4 persons and you went after 50 persons.
You mean everybody in that community that asking you?
Of course. How about the community?
No, not everybody.
Not everybody. How about the community?
But in that specific locality that we are based, okay, that specific vicinity, everybody that is there, they are telling them to move to here.
So how many persons within that terrain?
Okay, within that terrain, we are about 10 persons.
10 persons.
No, 11. 1 person, Quali was not on the list. But Quali was the broke Quali place now.
Okay.
The broke Quali place now before coming to another lady who they are saying Quali name is on the list. Quali name is on the identical list. Only Quali name we identify in the entire community.
Yes.
So the broke Quali place now, they related to the broker place now, her name is not on this particular list. And this has been our concern. You can't come for 4 persons. The 4 persons, you cannot even identify them. Then you went after 20, 50 persons.
So looking at the name Lobot community, you are concerned about your people.
Very much.
You don't want them to leave.
No, very much.
And they got children.
Not even Terran, my brother. What I would tell you is, you can go there. The records is showing. One little boy lost his father on the same eviction issue. The old man had a stroke. He came down with stroke. Their first time coming, the old man fell off and he passed. Then another old man there too, he came down with stroke with the same issue. I took our representative to that old man. If you watch the video, I came down in tears because I saw the old man, he peeping on himself. Can you imagine that? No, man. We need to see reason. Our people need to come to our aid.
But
Pastor Flomo, maybe where those 11 persons might be residing or might have resided over the years, it's not their place. Have they obtained that place legally? Do they have documents?
In fact, yeah, thank you very much. We obtained that place from James Tisdale. Yeah, Tony Tisdale, their father is the owner of that property. Tony Tisdale. And we been there. That was, for me, I don't want to talk plenty, like the late Flomo said that only the liar can see my witness behind the river. But we have pieces of document here, to prove that we are the legitimate owner of that land. First of all, I brought my deed. This is the copy of my deed.
Okay.
Yeah, because they've been saying, we've been hearing everybody say, oh, they are squatter. Okay. So to prove to you, this is my deed. You can look at it.
But you're not part of the 11 persons.
Well, I'm not part of the. Yeah, I'm part of the 11 persons. But my name is not on the eviction list. Okay. That's our problem. So the 11 people here, where our names are not on the eviction list, but they want to evict us. And let me tell you this: they even had a Moreover Christian Church on but they are not on the list. Even Dominion Christian Fellowship as well. But thanking when they were coming with all of their ring man rule, we don't know what happened behind the corner, but somebody told us because my Helen have connection with Moreover Christian Church. So they said, okay, Moreover Christian Church is not part of it. Okay, because Bishop Winger, okay, he also have connection in the government. So they say he did not part of it. But when they came, they were like, going all over the place. So you see, so these are the things I'm telling you. That's the reality.
So even with those names mentioned, or those names are not mentioned in that application, they too have
they have bona fide deeds. Yeah, exactly. So,
but then they are asking them.
Okay. Now let me give you the next one. Okay, we have the bill of sale. After all of these things were happening, we wanted to know because we are not lawyers. So we went to the court and asked lawyers. Okay, the people want to evict us, and we don't even know that they say we've been in code 2024, which we don't even know about code. Being in code 2024, we will go to court and we refuse to go to court. We are law-abiding citizens. We know our civic. When the police come to arrest you, you don't resist arrest. If you resist arrest, it means that you are guilty. When the court brings you someone and you refuse that someone, it means that you are guilty. We are aware of all of these things. But they said that we've been in code 2023, we refuse to go to court. But that is not important. What is important is that we have document to verify that we are the legitimate owner. We did not go to court. And the court is saying this. So, like I said, when we went to find out from the lawyers, they told us, okay, the best thing you can do is to file a complaint to the court, but that can be done only through your lawyer, not you. So we found a lawyer. But I tell you, my brother, you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. Oh, Liberia, go ahead, Liberia. We went to few lawyers. Somebody carried out to some lawyers. You know what they told us? You know what they told us?
No.
They say, oh, which case is this? Which case is it? We say the Peter Emma George case. Then somebody say, oh, that Tony case. We say, Tony, the man first time hearing that, he said, Tony, oh yeah, Tony Lawa. Oh yeah, that the main case, that the main bank, oh, my hand in that case, my hand in that case.
So
my hand in that case.
What is the Tony man?
They say he's a multi-millionaire. This and that. Then some people say it is alleged that he's the proprietor or the manager for beer factory. But nowadays, I know one Nelson Onyama to be, the manager. So I don't know whether it's the same Nelson carrying that name. Because somebody said, oh, that Nelson, that he's Nelson. So I said, oh, because nowadays I know Nelson Onyama. So, but it is alleged that he is the same Tony Kwelawa.
So because of the name,
so that it is alleged that he is the buyer. He is the buyer.
So they are
so I don't know. But this is what
let the people get exactly what you say.
Yeah. So this is what we heard. It is alleged.
But when you went to those lawyers, those legal mandates people and try to seek their
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Did they say?
Okay, so they said that the only thing you can do now is to launch your complaint through your lawyer, and then you will have to do the bill of information, and that bill of information is to prove that you are the legitimate owner. So you have to file the bill of information. So I said, what is the bill of information? I said, oh, bill of information, that is your legal document. If you have a deed and the bill of sale from the court, and also they have the letter of administration from your grantor.
Yeah.
So we did that. In fact, this is a copy.
You got a copy there.
This is the copy of the bill of sale we did with all of our documents. We filed it, but guess what? Surprisingly, for 2 months, our lawyer is in fact, because we left in Rufus Mo, Councillor Rufus Mo filed in our bill of sale, our bill of information. He went for the case file. 2 months now, he can't get a case file. Can you imagine that? So when we tell other people, they say, no, but case file not supposed to be hard to get. Even we attempted on our own, they told us, say the case file is a confidential document. So they can't hand it to the client. They can only hand it to your lawyer. But surprisingly, 2 months now, he been trying to get up. He been trying to get this far.
You exactly what?
Yeah, so yeah, but that's why he said. So we asked him why you can't get the case. So I said, well, the lady is refusing to give it to me. She said she will give it, but she can't give it. Yeah, she said she's selling a case file, but she can't give it. And other lawyers said that case file is supposed to be hard to get because we asked other lawyers. They say once your lawyer go for that case file, they're supposed to give it to your lawyer. So what happened? But we are not lawyer to know the inside. So 2 months they refused to give it to our lawyer.
And so,
can you imagine that?
When our intervention came in as community, we're not calling the law firm, but we went to one of the higher law firm. This fee there. Because of the intervention on that law firm, the court file came.
And the brother pulled the very far.
Yeah, brother file. As I speak to you,
but we're not calling
the law firm have the case file now.
Okay.
They're trying to file in today.
So the place we're talking about, they stopped the demolition of the...
when the representative went there, they stopped.
They stopped.
They do other places.
So the people stay there.
People stay there.
We still have here. I'm not lie to you. What happened, what my representative told me is that they said it was wrong that he stopped the court order. And he said to them, no, I never stopped a court order. We had journalists that were there. It was on the TV. You can go and look at it. But we told them to make this document available.
Okay.
You cannot be evading people that you does not have document on them. In what means are you evading them? The representative said, that's my concern, Your Honor. And he explained to the judge, according to him, he said, the state said they're coming back. So we even reported that yesterday to our lawyers that we had at Gallup, that they said they're coming back. So because of that, they said they're going to file in today. And for us, from my end, is that LBS is a peaceful community. We don't want to see, it's almost, it has become a trauma for our people.
For your people.
Yes. Seeing huge armed police, seeing court officers, it brought trauma to the people. As I speak to you, some people have decided to leave their houses. Can you imagine that? And when on the scene as a leader, I shed tears.
And those people talking about spend more years there.
Yeah, spend more years. They are born their children. So some of their children have graduated from high school in the same community because we have a lot of school. We get AGN, we get PY. Just from them.
I know your community. I went around them.
I said, David.
Those structures, they are put down concrete structures. You're talking about?
Yeah, concrete structures. When you watch the video, they did a lot of video there. When you watch the video, you'll see it. Go on Cool FM. Click on Cool FM, you'll see the video. It's clear.
So now you are in the studio. What's the specific message of you brought, and what are you asking for? Let's start with. I come to you, Chairman. Let's start with.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. The specific message we have here for the court, we are appealing to the Supreme Court to intervene. Though our lawyers are doing the right thing, but we ask them to intervene, to hear us, because we were never heard.
You were never heard.
We were never heard. But even that, I can take an oath for that.
Why do you think they were not willing to listen?
No. What I'm saying, get me right. I said in the case now, the case that is before us now, we were never heard in this case. Okay. That's what I'm referring to. Okay. So we need to be heard.
They need to listen to
they need to listen to us to get our side, because something wrong. There's something wrong. And this is why there's a need for due diligence in this case. Wow. You see, librarians should be very careful. We should be very mindful. We should not forget That what led to the scene 1980 war. That what led to 1980 war, because if we refuse to listen to each other, we just carry on as we want to carry on things. It's not good. So it's good to listen to people. Now, our plight, this is our plight. We've been living with it for the past 20 years, some put 25, some put 30. So even if they will take the land, we don't mind. They can take the land, but let the court listen to our side of the story. I don't mind if they want to take the land, because I know my Redeemer liveth. I know my Redeemer liveth forevermore. I know he is called the righteous judge, and his judgment is righteous judgment. I would like to quote Proverbs 23:10-11. Proverbs 23:10 says that remove not the ancient landmark, and do not enter into the field of the fatherless. Verse 11 says, their Redeemer liveth, and he will not remain silent. They want to take their land, they can take it. You want to take it by force? You want? Listen to me. That's what I'm saying. I'm standing on the word of God. I'm standing on the principle of God. They want to take it, let them take it. But I'm appealing to the court to hear us. We are also appealing to the Supreme Court to hear us, to hear our side. We filed a bill of information 2 months, nothing happening. Let them listen to our side. If they don't listen to our side, fine. If they choose to go the way they want to go, fine. We get no problem with that. I personally get no problem with that. But I know my Redeemer liveth. I know my Redeemer is a righteous judge.
Your ministry, is it in the?
It's there. It's in the same vicinity.
It's a part of. They want to invade.
Yeah, of course.
They want to break.
Yeah, because where I live is where the church is. Yeah.
They said they want to.
Yes, so they say with the demolition. So I'm part of the my name, though my name
even with all of these documents.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I said the court need to listen to us. Yeah, because we have our document and nobody want to listen to us.
Nobody want to listen to.
So,
Mr. Chairman, from what Pastor Plummer is saying, it's caring, it's worrisome to hear him saying all that he's saying in the midst of the documents when available. And he's asking that at least the court should hear them, their side. You big man in that place, you better all the
that is my major concern. I said to you, this community is a peaceful community. We are law-abiding. And to be frank with you, I'm a maker of this government.
You're a maker of this
government? Yeah, I'm a maker of this government. So I'm appealing to the Chief Justice. If she hear my voice, I'm appealing to the Justice Minister. If he hear my voice. You know, because some of these things happen, those people out there may not know. And we're also appealing to the judge that over the case. I want her to prove me wrong. That my people never heard the case, never and ever went to court against Peter Emmanuel. Mr. Chairman of that community, no hard case can there against any citizen that I will never be part of that case. So I want to challenge her. Let she hear the case. Let she hear the case. Let me be certain she hear it. And if people are guilty, for me, I will appeal that they should rebuy if they are guilty. If they don't agree, then I will be clear even if they are leaving.
But I think all these people show you the
it is Israel. Yeah. To just buttress what he said. I have a grit against Xavier Gibson when she was sitting mayor. I think it was Xavier Gibson. Yeah, he said. Yeah, I have a writ against her. Yeah, the community have a writ against her because Xavier Gibson wanted to do the same thing that they are doing. So to break our place, they said they had some sponsor from the United States were giving them $1 million to build a library. So they wanted to use force to evict us. And thank God, I believe Minister Duki is still alive. During that time, the Deputy Minister of Lands and Mount was one Duki. I don't know the first name, but the last name is Duki. He was a Deputy Minister at the time. I just come in. So we took severe complaint to the court, the Secret Court. That was Emmerich P. And we went through that case. So this is someone. We went through that case, and who stood for us to show to you that we are law-abiding people. We are we went to the law office of the Weir and Associate. Weir and Associate stood for the letter copy. This is the letter copy. And when we went through the case, guess who the PCC had, or this guy, I remember his last name. They had one consular, Reese. Reese name I remember. And I remember a question that Emery P asked Reese. He said, "Oh, my man, I thought you are you are a consular for MCC, but why are you representing PCC?" He asked that question. You remember when we went again, we have meeting, we now have meeting about this thing. They say, you're not supposed to be, this is I call conflict of interest. But anyway, let's go ahead. I heard him saying that clearly. He told Reese, because I was there, and Mr. James Tisdale himself was with us as well, including few community members.
You say the Tisdale were on the land.
Tisdale own the land.
So what part are they playing in this whole thing? What have they said for you?
Yeah, okay, yeah. What they have said, she's support now, he's dead. The Tisdale is late now, he died 2 years ago, but the wife is still there. She's one of the administrators, and she been backing us with the document. Before each time we go around, the ask her for the mother deed, she will have to provide letter of administration, so she's there giving us that support.
Okay.
Yeah, so she's with us, because anytime they request for this document, she will provide it to back us up, because they are the grantor. So you see, so I'm just giving this example. So we are an associate, the law officer, we are an associate, they fought for us in that case, and we won that case. So we've been there. Now, quite recently, when this thing started happening, now, you will be surprised. PCC came out again. Let me see the date here. Okay, they have here July, I think July 16, I don't know 16, I have to look at this date. I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, July 16.
Okay, July 16, 2024. PCC came up with a notice, July 16, 2024, claiming sale area, whereby we've carried them to court before. I told you about severe Gibson. And now, so we went to our lawyer again, Councillor Moore. We reported this to Councillor Moore, and he wrote them. Okay, so he wrote them. Let me find a letter that he wrote them. Oh my God. Okay, fine. This is the copy. He's going to get. And he told them about the cases is pending in court, because our court will not resolve the MRP chunking us out. So you see, so he wrote them now, because they are claiming, I told you, July 16. While we are talking about court issue, PCC is claiming sale territory. PCC is claiming sale territory. The same area. PCC is claiming the same territory. Yeah. You can take it. You want to. Yeah. This is why we say the court need to listen to us. The court need to listen to us. And yeah, the letter our councillor sent to PCC. The letter is still in. The case is still pending. Then you claim it then. Okay. By the way, I would like us there. We would like to
talk about it on things 88.5. Mr. Ezekiel Manjo, B. Manjo, he's the chairman of the LPS Community Lover Streets, LBS Community Painsville City, alongside Pastor Molly K. Flomo. He's the overseer of the Breadth of Life Ministries, Lover Street LBS Community. They are residents of the community. So before we open the lines to hear you out, what will advice could be to them? What do you think? Melba, from your expression, anyone listening to you, they will believe that you are indeed hurt for the fact that somebody is not willing to hear you out, and you. I show you lead out of flaws. You are the shepherd for many flaws, and with this happening, what went through your mind? What are you thinking of? When you got all of your documents and everything is okay, and someone is not willing to listen to you, but they are saying leave. And they are listening, but they tell you said that everything, but they say, no, we won't hear you go. How do you see? What do you think might have gone wrong? Do you think someone is behind this, is pushing this for certain reasons? What do you think?
Yes, it's clear. It's clear. In fact, it's an open secret. With such a thing happening like that, that there's some big hand behind it. There's some big hand.
But they know you are a man of God. You're checking there. Yeah. You live there. Yeah. Why do they want to break down the church?
But everybody have some ego, so it's egocentric. So That's it. And somebody want to possess, people land. We know that land is one of the resources of that is highly needed today in the world. Everybody talk about land. Land is a big issue. Okay, it's one of the economic factor. So you see, and like I said, there's a big hand. It is alleged. It is alleged. It is alleged that Tony Lawa is the one that want to buy. He want to buy this place. And then this guy, we don't know where Peter Imo George Jr. came from claiming this land. That's why the court need to listen to us. So Peter Imo George need to bring his document. So let's bring our document. Let the court see it. That's why we continue to say we are willing to leave if the court hear us and we go through the hearing with all of our documents and we are guilty, we will leave. No one is above the law. Like I said, I always talk about this. God is number one. God, power, superpower number one. Next is government. Next is the church. Next, the family. I always teach my people this, to respect government. I never challenge government. I never stand in the way of government. When you say this, I move up. But I'm under the obligation to also remind people, government are people. We are under the obligation to also remind them of the word of God, what the word of God says. We are under obligation to remind them of what the word of God says. That's why I quoted Proverbs 23, 10, 11. God always talk about what righteousness. God wants all of us to respect. Even though you have the power, God ordained the government. But the government is also under instruction to do the right thing. That is, if you read Romans 23, they tell you that everybody should respect the government. All spirit should respect the greater spirit, the greater power. So everybody's supposed to respect. That's why sometimes I can go against people. That's why I don't even want to say this. I used to get vexed 1 year, causing, this and that. But when the thing happened, I started having second thought. I said, but then maybe this is some of the reason why Yeke can be talking like this. I said, maybe, yes.
But I saw some of your members. You've been there all those while, and you got members. I show your church's life. But when they remove you, where you go? Or you going to carry your members?
Your God will provide. My God is able.
Your God is able.
My God is able.
With all those years,
He's a righteous judge.
With all those years,
He's a righteous judge. His judgment is righteous judge.
You think God is going to fight for you?
Surely God will fight for me. I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. I quoted Proverbs 23, 10 and 11. Proverbs 23, 10, 11. God will not remain silent. Even when we leave that land, God will not remain silent. Those responsible will pay. God will deal with them. Of course.
You think you've been denied, John? You've been denied the opportunity to say your own about this place?
Well, we are still in the case. So right now, I can't say I'm being denied because, like we said, we have our lawyer. Our lawyers are still pushing the button. So we are still on course.
A lot of people pushing the button.
Yeah, of course, yeah. What you say is true. They could be, but that when it happened that way, of course. My Redeemer.
You got all the equipment in the church, your chair things, where the people come and boss in your church, but you will be there and you're alive.
My Redeemer lives.
Your Redeemer. You trust God so much.
Hallelujah.
Mr. Chairman, how are you saying that your government, that your get a government, that your bring a government, that your government come and break your community people place down, or that the people in the government, or what? Say you're in the government now, what you trying, what you doing about it?
This is why I said from a statement, some of these things happen. This is why we came to the radio, so our people can hear our voice. Our voice is to know what is going on. Some of these things happen. The high queue up there may not know. Now what's going on?
Have you making an attempt to go see the president now on this issue?
What happened? We are making attend our president. Before we see our president, the first contact person is our representative, which we did.
You saw him?
Yeah, we saw him.
Oh, that won't finish.
And the representative have been doing well. He on our side, but we can't remain quiet. If we don't let our people to know, if we don't let our government to know. Because I do believe that some of these things, as Pastor is saying, there's game playing somewhere. There is no way that the court we call a civil law court. It's not a small court that will send investment letter without the court letterhead.
Yeah.
It's
So if somebody started the corner, they just say, "Let's read it to you."
yeah, I want to believe that. And somebody is in that making, trying to play this game. But trust me, we're not going to rely going to the law. We're not going to relent.
You're not relenting.
No.
You're speaking as a chairman, you're not relenting.
We're not relenting. We can do all we can.
Even when they break the people place, you say you're not relenting.
Even if they break the people place, but we'll make sure that justice is safe.
We'll follow the course of law.
We'll
follow the course of law. Even when we leave,
we're not going with violence. We'll
Israel.
It calls out to go to the chief justice.
Israel, in Luke chapter 18, the widow that took her case to the wicked judge, the Bible says this wicked judge had no respect, no regard for God, so he had no regard for men. But the lady continued going to him. The Bible said she continued to go to him with her case. He could not pick her or lay her down, but she continued to go. So one day he said, "Wow, but I'm a wicked judge. I'm like this. I have not paid attention to this lady. But by her continual coming, she will worry me. So even if they remove us from there, I will continue going to the court. We worry them. The truth will come up. That means the truth will surely come up.
The truth will surely come up.
Yeah,
but I know in some of your prayer meetings, you mentioned
yes, the truth will surely come up.
You mentioned
the truth will come up. So I'm not afraid to leave. So, but I know one day the truth will come up. But the rule, you see, we talk about rule of law. The rule of law. The rule of law must prevail. And that is why the word of God is the rule of law. Is the prevailing word. The word of God is the rule of law, is the prevailing word. Look, any judge, any lawyer, any pastor that fear God, respect the word of God. It will be better for them. So, yes. I know what God...
You are a man of God with no fear.
I know what God has been doing for me.
You're not fighting back.
I'm not fighting.
I'm not moved from what
I'm not even moved. I'm not moved. That's what I'm telling you. Because I'm a man of faith. And I know, like I said, I have greater testimony that the Lord has done for me. So I know what the Lord can do.
You know what the Lord can do. Remember being a house. So
I know what the Lord can do.
You know what?
So I wanted to just buttress what he said. Do you know that even in my neighbor, Sando Mason, he happens to be the brother of the first lady.
This person.
I'm telling you, and he's a stroke patient. So just imagine. So the presence of the people all of the time, that alone been affecting his psyche.
Yeah, you know what I mean? After all those wives.
Yeah, and so we all been over there from the same town. The brother of the first lady lives right there by me, Sando Mason. So you should know.
But the brother, why they easy for you, man? Let's take few of your calls. Let's take few of your calls on the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. Pastor Molly K. Flumo, he's the overseer of the Breath of Life Ministry, Lover Street LBS Community. And Mr. Ezekiel Manjo is the chairman of the LBS Community, Lover Streets Community. They are here, and you listen to them. Last year, you have some advice or what you want to say to them. Let's take the caller. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Lloyd Johnson, and I join you from district number 11, Kaba community.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, I just want to encourage your studio guys to just trust in God. But what he said that even the first lady brother live around there, no. So the people know what's going on. Now, this is the reason he remains silent. They know what's going on. The only thing you need to do, put God first, and God will fight for you. I don't care what you do. That people know what's going on. They want to move you from that area. They know what's going on. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 077-882-9611 077-8910875 are the numbers to call, and you'll be live. Let's hear you listen to our guest. Probably you have a piece of advice for them. You want to say something to them. You want to encourage them. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Are you there? Oh, this person on the line is not ready yet. Come to the line. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, then where you calling
Good
from?
morning, boy. We are here.
Morning.
Yeah, you are speaking to Roland Chokon Fraser. To be precise, I also have a property within the FBS community.
Okay.
I just sent a Dominion test.
All right.
Let me speak the truth to you. The two people in Israel, I can say they are my relatives, they are my friends, they are my pastors, and my chairman as well. They spoke well. The truth about this, the big hand that is behind this whole issue is George P. Bally. They don't want to speak it out.
Who behind it?
They are afraid. I'm saying George P. Bally.
George P. Bally.
It's the P. Bally. It's the big hands behind this whole land issue. I've spent more than 20 years within that community.
Wow.
I have the Old Trafford business area down there. I listen to the program all through. All of the inflation that they carry on. And this is just pathetic to see our government sitting there supporting without doing anything when it's citizen doesn't have jobs, they doesn't have food on a daily basis, then they want to take their own sleeping place from them. It's just sadly.
But why you think they won't take you from that area? They get gold or diamond in that area that they won't take you from?
Like I said, Ibali was the head, the judge at the Maestro Code there. Mm-hmm. And the family, the Tester family, the Tester family that they mentioned on the show, Tester family hired him. So he got more insight of that property. This is why he has gone to project all of the documents and using the individual to clean the property. The property should have been inflicted from that place. It is, how you call it, ma'am, at the adjacent market. One Poly and one Ogachun or Nigeria man. That's the two property that I know of that did not buy from the Jessel family. And on the basis of that, George P. Bally, who was serving as a lawyer and also the judge at that place, he also knew the thing, so he used that means to generate funds from Pakodi place, and that's the phone they're using to get everybody out of that place. So that's the exact information I'm giving you.
How is it now? How is it? Like, how the community looking at this whole?
Hello?
I mean, yeah, I'm asking you, how is the community in terms of their look as it relates to this whole land? I'm asking you, I say, how is the community resident in terms of their look as it relates to this whole land saga? Where you can see they're happy, they're looking happy in the areas, and
the people outside, they are grieving. They are seeing people fair off. Even the other men, Padianse, they asked the chairman institute, we lost Padianse for one of the inflation. The other time when they came there, the public pressure went on and died. I asked him, right near Pamole, he shared Banjo Pamole, the pastor there. The old man just asked us because of the same nonsense. They still, I'm sorry for the expression, for the same inflation.
It's scary.
I work at Papa where I know how to carry on demolition. Before you carry on demolition, the Ministry of Papa was, before you carry on demolition, there should be a sad notice prior to the infection. There should be a notice given to the people, but nothing at all. So they got use the power because if he just came back, so he's using this means to get all of that property, to just get the inside of that property, and you know how the little for this one because you are the lawyer. And the owner has died.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. I hope I get someone there. Wow. 077-882-9611. I hope I can get you there from the LBS lovers community. My first time here, we were talking about lovers. So 077-882-9611. Your comment can drop on our live Facebook. Those of you following our Facebook, and those of you following the YouTube. Yes, I need that. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, please let your radio small now. Your name, where you calling from? Can you go away from the radio?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
I'm Patrick Goa.
Patrick Goa.
from District 8, Papa.
Okay. Let's hear you.
You know, the people experienced in the studio there, I got basic information. He told us, a listener on the radio, that the investigation going on, the talking from law court. But then the name is not mentioned on the invitation letter. A similar thing happened when they attempted to remove CDC or went to search for jobs, and they say Warren or whatever they did because they're not lawyer, but then they sent a letter, and the letter did not come from the temple judge, they came from West Point. Now, you can do those things as legitimate government, as people who respect themselves, organize and have it run to run the government. I mean, anytime you say something, you must say it by yourself, representing yourself and know that you trust yourself and you do it. You also hear them out. You say you want to hear them out. Now, it's better that you hear them out, even when they lie, they're for lying, and just cutting their off and just breaking their houses. Now, let's tell you something. You don't tell people how to get vexed. You don't make people to get vexed. Israel. Because when they get vexed, you will not shut them how to express their anger. Yes. You don't slap me and say, oh, I can bought my phone. When you slap me, I can bought your car windshield. Because I'm angry. So you got to manage everything possible so you don't get me angry. Now, I want the government to understand that if people are setting up the country, I know land issues are deep issues, so nothing will go buy land 4 or 5 times. And the real owner, maybe had a land somewhere, they say, oh, this is the, but then year them out. Now, you talk about 1989, you call the year what the war came. Everything got remote and immediate causes. And if you want this thing to stop, it's like don't go to K11. No. Mais if you understand what the SNA, what the is imposed on him, but we shouldn't go there. Even when you can go in, there's something happens, oh, you're about to yourself. Now, there were underground movement was forming for 1980 when the 13 got down on the pole, underground movement was forming because maybe somebody in the system, President Doe, don't want to yell at bring people out. The underground movement formed until organized and met 89. What we got was a gunshot to our border in Bushwo. And Israel, we've gone back 200 miles. Elizabeth Bruce say, like, we've gone back 200 years. Where we're coming from? We're fighting for rest, no road being made, road being destroyed, no school fee, send 1847. I want the government to hear people cases and hear them out. Backing behind millionaire and do things, you will go tomorrow to another country to invest there. Where people will live with you. And but you attempt to make your people invest when they come outside, you let me tell you something. You have a nice strong part though, you have a nice strong part charted up, you know, and the way you say for 12 years. And I say anything will happen, but you gotta be careful.
Alright.
This is a country of us, we own the country. My man, look, when Ghana you told us, when the Ghana behave our brother, when they can't be crying on us, my man, you don't win case in Ghana, they got a Liberian. We think the Ghanaians know that people have right there, but I was citizen. So check good documents, check good file, hear the people out there, explain to you, check their background. When they lie to you, lie, move. They will move, everyone have found guilty, you have no strength. If that when you are guilty, your strength die. So that is brother. Okay, get the people out.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where you calling from?
Mr. C, my name is Umar Williams, and I joined from my district 13 resident representative village.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me say good morning to your guests in studio. I have a few questions for the guests in studio. I want to know from them the land that they're talking about. Is the CDC party headquarters part of that land? They said is the headquarters or part of that land is the entire CDC party headquarters.
No, that area of CDC. CDC.
We're talking about area that private people land.
That's the headquarters area.
Okay. And then my next concern has to do with they said they've been hearing about people in court questioning about the land. What were they doing to at that time where people were in court questioning each other about the land that they claiming to that they own? What were they doing at that time too that they saw people, try to take the land or invade the land and they too were sitting there? What were they doing at that time too? Thank you for the time.
Thank you so much. Let this person run out of time. Good morning.
Morning.
I know where you're calling from.
I'm always have Yuma, resident of the LPS community.
Go ahead.
Okay, I want to really give me a chance. We are sending out this coverage, and let me turn the attention of the judicial branch of government, headed by our honor council of CNAU, Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, the Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of Liberia, our honor council of Goldberg, A. Barrett area, Standing Judge of the State Judicial Statute Court, and the Sheriff of the Court. Let me also turn the attention of the executive branch of government, headed by His Excellency Joseph Newman Parker, President of the Republic of Liberia, the Excellency Jeremiah Pankun, President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Oswald Twain, Justice Minister of the Republic of Liberia, Councilor Augustine Fire, Solicitor General of the Republic of Liberia, Colonel Gregor Coleman, Inspector General of National Police. They also turn the attention of Honorable J. Kunati Kufa, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Nyombi Kanga Lawrence, Pro Table Liberia State. They want to raise a possession issue on July 8 and 10, August of 2024. Immunity from the State Judicial Statute Court, Civil Law, under the watchful arms of Presiding Judge Goda A. Elliott, and signed by Ronald A. Smith, Assistant Court. The real possession was issued against Larry Arthur, Mrs. Nancy Gay Arthur, John Colley, and John Evans. We are appealing to our honor, Goda A. Elliott, who is representing the judicial branch of government, the interpreter of the law, to kindly take a keen look at the rate of and properly ensure the sheriff to implement has been the rate of possession against the full named individual has mentioned above. We are also calling on Justice Minister Council Oswald Twain, Solicitor General Augustine Fire, Governor Pomo, to kindly take a clean look at the rate of possession and online and properly ensure the police has been the rate of possession against the full named individual has mentioned.
Okay.
Information. The rate of possession dated June 4, 2010.
You really
Yes?
No, you're not really going.
If they not mention money promo, if they not mention William Barclay Cookie, if they not mention Robert, if they not mention Rachel Yuma, if they not mention Wedding, Samuel Mason, and the like. We are according on Judge Goda area of the Judicial Court to not to go beyond bounds. In fact, any asking injection and injection against the 30 individuals are listed immediately above, contrary to the rate of possession issued by the civil law code. We are also calling on Justice Minister Oswald Twain, Solicitor General Augustine Fire, and Inspector General Governor Como, not to go beyond bounds. Not to give any asking injection or injection against the 30 individuals are listed immediately above, contrary to the rate of possession issued by the civil law code.
Okay.
Any mistake by the judicial branch of government and executive no information and go contrary to what the civil law code issues with status of existence and recommended dwellers.
Thank you.
We need to pay our property to and real to make sure our properties are not illegal to fall by the government of Liberia. Any consequence in the any illegal actions by the court and police as a result of unlawful intentions for our property will be neither against the government of the Liberia.
Thank you so much. Oh, he was really on communication. Okay, thank you. Well, let's on the date. I have Anthony Abraham William. He's on the line. He wants to say something on this. Anthony William, welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much, and Israel, and it's great joining you. You know, normally when it comes to land matters, which of course borders on the fundamental human rights of people, is of keen interest. In fact, the court itself has said that they may look into land issues or property issues as a whole with keen interest, no matter what it is. But I'm listening to the parties in there, and if they were not affected by the eviction, if they think the eviction is supposed to capture them, I don't know. But I think I'm asking if they do have a lawyer as one.
Yeah.
If the lawyer is there and that eviction notice, it covers their property, they can file an application to make a specific appearance before the court, indicating to the court that they were never taken to court on that issue, and the land which they gave the party that may have won that suit, their land is not inclusive in it, so that they notify the court on that. Then the court may likely now understand from the perspective of, because normally they can do survey and investigative survey and before they even give possession to any party.
Yeah.
I don't know what other those were done.
So no survey was done.
So you see, so they are lawyer now. So according to the lawmaker, it should be the last thing. You know, before we start getting to political, when you exhaust all our legal means and think that our rights are all denied, then we can now come outside and start going political. But let's first pursue the legal means. So I hope they can address these concerns for the forward march of peace in our country and so forth.
All right. Thank you so much, Anthony Ibrahim. So you want to speak to?
Yes, I want to speak to him. Yeah, I want to speak. Yeah, thank you, Councillor. Like you said, Councillor, we did that. Like I said, in my beginning speech, I said that we went to the court to ask lawyer the way forward, and they told us the way forward was to launch a complaint, which we did, and this is the complaint our lawyer filed. They said they got the bill, they call it the bill of information. We did a bill of information. I said for 2 months, our lawyer ran after this bill of information to even get the case file. The judge refused to give him the case file. So those who lawyer, they know the meaning of that. Because somebody said, if they don't give you the case file, I mean that you can go through the case. Then you will not know what is in the case or what is there. So they say, before you start a case, a general diagnosis, you have to do your diagnosis before prescription or prognosis. So no prognosis without diagnosis. So the case file there can be no case without the case file. So you see, so our lawyer was denied the case file. So we have done the right thing to do. We did the right thing to do by filing our complaint through our lawyer, you see. But our lawyer will not listen to.
Okay, just to add up, I love the question he asked. And I think any reasonable person can want to ask that question. And that's the result of us going to our representative. We have had denied because of the first lawyer that they deny him, according to him, to give he the file.
The case file.
The case
for
file.
2 months.
So that proves to us that they don't
something
even want
wrong
to listen to our plight. And this is why we ran to our representative. He took him up. He said, look, you need to find a good lawyer. And this is why we have gone to a bigger law firm now. And we believe in our law friend. We know that law friend, Uno, is a fighter. So we believe that he went to battle it.
It's going to battle it.
Yeah.
Well, we just out of time, of course. So we're going to take your parting comments. I heard one of the guys reading out something and said, the community, we definitely resist.
Yeah, like human.
When you got your case already in court, why are you going to say to people?
Probably that could be his view, you know.
That could be his view.
Angry man.
His opinion.
That's his opinion. And besides, when somebody is angry, they say words and what have you. But the community is not interested in violence, as I told you from the beginning. We are interested in the Lord. So our call here is we are calling upon the justice minister. We are calling upon everyone in our justice system, even the judge that went through the case or are going through the case. I'm appealing to her that I want her to hear us. Let some of us be convinced that yes, these people are wrong. Then we'll not blame the court. We'll not have blame on anybody. But I want her to hear the case. And I want any other judge in Chima to hear the case.
Okay.
So that it can be proven that these people they are sitting in a place illegally. That will have nothing to say. So I'm a community leader. I said to you, I'm peaceful. We are not willing to go and loggerhead with the police. Is our police. The court is our court. The same way we are labyrinths, they are labyrinths. Why would you go against one another? Let the law come in and see the fight and see the proof, then we have no case. That's my call.
Okay, thank you so much, Pastor Flo. Like get your parting comments.
Yes, my parting comment is this: we also urge and encourage the proper authority, especially the judiciary branch, to do the right thing. Let them hear us. We want them to hear us. Even if we lose the case, no problem. But let them hear our side of the story, which I think would be the best thing to do. Due diligence. We urge them to afford us due diligence to hear our side. God bless you.
Well, this is how we go home onto this edition of the program. Talk about it on Kings 88.5. We're in conversation with Mr. Ezekiel B. Manjo. He is the chairman, Lovers Community, LBS, Pinsville, and Pastor Moleke Flomo. He's the overseer of the Bread and Breath of Life Ministry, Lovers Community, LBS Community. We're talking on issues around a land dispute. Well, I sincerely apologize that I can read your comment, but I can assure you, as of tomorrow, we give portion for reading your comments, portion for giving you headlines on the local dailies, and also to activate the WhatsApp line for those of you in the diaspora. Until then, my name is Israel, where we are saying have a blessed Thursday from the nation's capital, Moravia. Don't go away, because a lot of goodies stay coming on Kings 88.5. Bye-bye.